Hey you guys! For your snowflake, you'll need a white piece of paper, a pencil, any kind of markers or crayons used to decorate, scissors, a glue stick, and then a colored piece of paper for your background. Let's get started. First thing is to fold on the diagonal so that the tip is perfectly even. You're going to find that extra tab that you don't need and cut that off. Another way you could do this is by measuring 8.5 inches on either side and drawing that line, but this is just one way. Now, draw your first line down the middle of your paper. It should completely fill the space. From here, you can either do 8 lines, so you would go across and then in the diagonal corners, or 6 lines where you would go a little bit off center. See how my pencil is not quite facing the corners? That'll give you an even circle around. I'm gonna go for 6, but again, you can do 6 or 8 sections of your snowflake. Now, begin drawing the outline of your snowflake. You can either follow along with me, or you can do one of the patterns I've shown you, or you can make up your own. The only thing is you don't wanna make it too crowded because we're gonna actually outline our outline in a little bit, which sounds confusing, but I'll show you when we get there. The thing to remember about a snowflake is that it has radial symmetry, which means it goes all the way around in a repeating pattern. So make sure you keep that in mind. All right, now that we're ready to outline our outline, I can either use black or I'm going to use a different color. It's up to you. I'm going to start going around my lines, but I'm not going to cross over. So instead of drawing my circle, I'm going to go around my circle and continue going around. This is giving my snowflake body. So instead of just being a solid line now, it has actual body to it. The whole thing will be filled in. Go all the way around the outside of your snowflake. Once you've gone around the outside, you can choose what you'd like to outline inside as well. I'm going to go inside and outline these diamonds. Your pattern may look different than mine. That's okay. Also, it's important to remember that even if maybe you mess up and you go over a line, it does not matter. All right, we're going to fill this thing with pattern, so it will be just fine. When you've outlined everything you'd like to outline, erase any pencil marks. When selecting a color scheme to fill in your snowflake, you can use complementary colors, you can use analogous colors, which are colors that are close to each other, all warms, all cools. It's really up to you. I'm using blue and orange because those are complementary colors. Now you can just start decorating your snowflake. You want to fill everything inside. You can use dots, you can use dashes, swirls, you can use lines, curved lines, however you want to fill the inside of your snowflake. You're going to fill everything. I'm going around and outlining. You can watch me But I don't want you to spend too long watching. I want you to get started on your own. You can use mine for inspiration, or you can go and do whatever you would like. Have fun! This is what your snowflake should look like when it's completely filled in. When you're ready, and pause if you're not, take some scissors and cut all the way around your snowflake. For this one, I'm leaving a little bit of white, and I actually kind of like that because it's adding another border for my snowflake. But you can choose. It's up to you. All that's left to do is to flip your snowflake over, glue around all those edges to make sure they stick well, and put it on your background paper. And voila, an untraditional pattern snowflake.